So just know this, anybody can change. And I think sometimes it's hard for us to believe that change is possible. Sometimes it's like, when you think of situations that you have been in over life, typically you've seen so much, you've been surrounded by so much of the same stuff, it's hard to visualize change. But change is possible for anybody. And I think a lot of times in life, we are stuck with, just kind of stuck in survival mode. So over the years of life, we've learned to survive. We've learned to build habits to be able to get us through things. And so some of those habits have been good habits, some of those habits have been bad habits. And so those things have been learned over time. So whether it's responses to situations, whether you get short because you've seen other people being short with other people, whatever it is in life, I think all of us have had habits that we have picked up, consciously or subconsciously. I think one of the things that you have to do is, if you want to change, you just have to start. There's no other way to change except to start. So just the way that you have created habits, and your habits have started with, like, say somebody who cusses a lot. You might have got around somebody who cuss a lot, so you just started picking up that habit of cussing. You might have been around somebody who smokes cigarettes, and so you start smoking cigarettes. You might have been around somebody who's just always getting over on people, so you learn how to get over on people. All of our habits and all the things that we do have been learned. Just as well as you have learned things, you can also unlearn things. So don't be the type of person who feels like, this is the way I am, this is the way I'm always gonna be. Like, those are lies. Those are things that, get stuck in our head. And, a lot of times when we look around, we don't see a lot of people changing because a lot of people don't want to put the work in. But change is as simple as one step at a time. Even as you are walking through whatever type of change it is, it starts with one decision at a time. And even if you mess up in the midst of trying to change, like, you can go back and start over and continue that change. Like, don't get discouraged because, at some point you slip, you mess up, and, things don't go as planned or whatever. Like, what you have to do is regroup and continue on. You know what I'm saying? Every step that you take, you have to continue to push through. And so change is so hard for us because we build habits. And like I said, habits are things that just start one thing at a time. Like, no habit is you just done something once and now it's a habit. Like, habits start with, consistently doing things over and over and over. So, like, you have to program your mind in the opposite way. And also, with part of your change, sometimes your change comes with just separating yourself from other people and then learning from other people. So you have to sometimes at some point leave one group and then go to another group. Or sometimes the change means you have to be by yourself and you have to work on yourself. So, there can be a lot of things, but everybody can change. Don't believe the lie that I can never change, I'm stuck like this. Like, that's a complete lie. So whatever you want in life, go ahead and start your path on walking to it. And the longer it takes for you to start walking, the longer it's going to take for you to get there. So, if you never pick your feet up and go in that direction of change, it's never going to happen. So start with today. And I hope this is encouraging to somebody. And, if it is, go ahead and share the video with somebody. I also like the video and then also subscribe to the channel. But yeah, anyway, I'm Damien. And until the next video, I'm out. Peace.